The Orange Democratic Movement ODM has been destroyed beyond recognition, and no one will ever revive this party. There are some things that are happening within ODM that you don't know, and that is the reason why Kenyan is here to bring them in public so that you can know the kind of frankos existing in ODM party. Right now, the Odinga family, except Oburu Oginga and maybe his son who is working in State House, they have declared war on ODM. And when I say ODM, I mean the ODM that is led by Oburu Oginga and Gladys Wanga. And all indications show that they are headed to Edwin Sifuna's Linda Mwananchi faction. And I'll give you reasons, so stick by. If you are new here, consider subscribing, liking and sharing our content. Hit the notification bell so that you can be receiving notifications each and every time we bring you a new content. Now, things are bad inside ODM. You know, Gladys Wanga, Oburu Oginga, and those people, the likes of John Mbadi, Opiyo Wandayi, those people are pro-government so much. They had a plan to hold a massive rally in Kisumu at Kirembe grounds. Here, all those Luos who were given positions by William Ruto, they were expected there. And remember, this meeting came after Gladys Wanga has said that there will be no Linda ground, that they have only ODM party and no other factions. So they went to Kisumu, they branded cars, they used a lot of cash, but however, there are indications that William Ruto is the one who funded that rally. In fact, he had given out 200 million to facilitate people from all corners of Luoland to reach Kisumu. And we saw buses, a lot of buses, big buses carrying people to Kirembe ground, something that is unprecedented. We have never seen Raila Odinga pay buses to ferry people from different corners of Luo Nation for just a single rally in Kisumu. But what was so conspicuous was the fact that the Odinga family, the pioneers, where the party emanated from, now that even Raila Odinga is no more, but we expected the people from Odinga family to attend that rally. Among the people who were expected to attend that rally is Winnie Odinga, the daughter to the late Raila Odinga. Winnie Odinga is so passionate about politics, and this has even been said by her mother, Ida Odinga. She said she doesn't know politics, but Winnie Odinga knows. So everyone was expecting Winnie Odinga to attend that meeting, but she didn't. That raised eyebrows. You know, initially, before all this began, Winnie Odinga was positioning herself with Edwin Sifuna's Linda Mwananchi, together with Babu Owino and everyone. Even her posts online, she has been saying that she really respects the students of Baba, and those are Babu Owino, Edwin Sifuna, Caleb Amisi, that clique of leaders. But it reached a point where she said that she's going nowhere. She's still in ODM, and therefore she kinda aligned herself with Linda ground, in as much as Babu Owino called her out, saying that they know her heart is not with Linda ground, but it is with Linda Mwananchi. Another one everyone expected to join the mega rally in Kisumu is Ruth Odinga, who is the woman representative in Kisumu County. Winnie Odinga has even indicated publicly that she doesn't support Linda ground, she doesn't support Linda Mwananchi. But all sense. In fact, after the rally, Edwin Sifuna and Babu Wino James Orengo held in Kisumu. She said that she will make a decision very soon, and that decision, many people viewed it as a way of trying to align herself with Edwin Sifuna, and the people even predicted that she might join Linda Mwananchi very soon. However, till now she has not joined, but still she has not even joined the Linda ground. That tells you she's headed to Linda Mwananchi. We expected Ida Odinga, in as much as she says she's not a politician, now that this is a party that was started by her late husband, she could even appear there. Yeah, she could just appear there, but she didn't. Raila Odinga Jr., in fact, instead of going to Kisumu, he went to a different function about Gor Mahia. And that tells you something. Odinga family, they don't want to align themselves with the cliques of leaders like Gladys Wanga, Oburu. In fact, they don't want anything to do with the Linda ground team that is now masquerading as the real ODM. And remember, they have been having issues, where John Mbadi has been calling the Odinga family to stop feeling that they are so much entitled to be part of the party, that they are the legit people who are supposed to give decisions. He has been attacking the Odinga family. So now that Odinga family, in as much as they've not said that they are going to the Sifuna way, the fact that they did not attend that mega rally, it tells you something. It tells you that they are headed to Edwin Sifuna's Linda Mwananchi team. Now tell me, if Odinga family doesn't want to be in that faction of Linda ground, where else can they be? They cannot join UDA, of course. They can't. They'll only join ODM, a party Raila Odinga started. And that party, it is said that Edwin Sifuna is the custodian of the certificate. Edwin Sifuna knows so many secrets about Raila Odinga because Raila Odinga trusted him so much. And then, when the ODM leaders and the other members went to Chungwa House after Raila Odinga died, among the people, all the people who were there who lined up, Ida Odinga greeted them and shook their hands. But when it reached the point where Edwin Sifuna was his turn, Ida Odinga gave him a very tight hug. That was an indication that Odinga family and Edwin Sifuna is something inseparable. And we are going to observe some interesting times ahead. We are going to see a very different kind of politics, especially from Luo Nyanza and inside ODM. So if they did not attend that mega rally, because Gladys Wanga even mentioned that all leaders from Ujaluoni, all leaders from Luo Nation had attended that rally. All the leaders. But then Ruth Odinga was not there. But then Winnie Odinga was not there. That tells you something. Odinga family is not wanted in ODM. And perhaps whatever John Mbadi said recently about Odinga family has a thing to do with them not attending that mega rally. But if you think straight, they are headed to Edwin Sifuna's Linda Mwananchi. I don't know what you think. You have your opinion too. Write your opinion down there. We will talk, we will discuss. Perhaps it can form a basis of whatever we're going to talk about in the next video.